So welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. And here we are in Clan Crushbone. I'm probably a little low to be here. I'm only level 5. And as you can see down here, there's level 12s and level 13s. There's even a level 8 magician here. Although with his pet, that's basically like 2 people with 1. These guys right here at the entrance aren't too bad. This guy over here is a green orc pawn. The guy in the back over there, the orc centurion, is blue, and this orc centurion right here in the front is even. So I'm just waiting for my power to go back up, and then I'm going to go ahead and try. Hopefully I do not get all 3. If they do, the zone entrance is literally right here to the left of me. Hopefully I can make it back over there. And if I am able to kill these guys, I'll show you the rest of the zone further in. It's actually a pretty nice area. I remember hunting here all the time, but it's been a very long time since I've been here, so we're going to go ahead and explore it together, at least as much as we can right now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and buff myself up with this. It doesn't last very long, but go ahead and try it anyways. We'll see how this goes. This is my new direct damage spell. I just got it at level 5. It's the first time I'm using it. It actually seems to be pretty good, even if it does use an entire bubble of my power. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Hopefully I have enough to finish the fight. I am glad I did not get all 3 at the same time. As you can see, they're pretty far spaced apart. But that doesn't always mean you'll get them single, so. And there he goes, running off to aggro even more people. Oh, man. He will only run a certain distance away from you, and then he'll come back. So if you go chasing him, he'll run through the entire zone because you're following him. If you stay where you're at, see, he'll come back. Hopefully that's not a new one. Which it is, and that's a new one too. So I'm going to go ahead and zone because this is not going to work out. Okay, so what I was going to do is I was going to come back in here and kill these guys, but somebody else came in here and killed them while I was out there meditating. And then I did come in here again and got trained. It was not a big deal. I'm not going to report that, so I don't think the guy did it on purpose. And I'm used to the old school where it's one of those things that happen. So we're going to be able to get a little further into the zone, hopefully. Maybe find a little spot where I can med for a bit. In case you're wondering why I'm walking so slow, or just walking at all, it's because I'm so overweight. There's quite a bit of copper on me, as I said before, that adds up. I don't want to throw it on the ground because I'm kind of hurting for money, so. Go ahead and try this guy. He's blue. I should get him single. Now, as you can see, this is an outside zone, even though you had to basically walk through a cave to get in here. So if you got outside spells like so and stuff like that, it will work here. And you know what? I'm going to save my power till he runs away. I don't want him aggroing quite a bit of stuff, so I'll use all my power to kill him before he does that. I think I only have enough for one spell anyways, which probably won't be enough to kill him as he runs, even if I get to that point. But we'll see. Flex on my side, and I don't get trained again. And as I told you before, they do get bigger, so you can see right there, he is not the little guy that walks around out there. He's not a lot bigger than those little guys, but big enough to make a difference. And then there you go, right there. That's how you do it. You don't want him aggroing everything in the zone, so that's 2 AC, and I don't have anything on my sleeve, so it's an improvement. There we go. Didn't show up on my character's looks. That's because it's cloth, and cloth usually doesn't. Cloth robe will most times show up. Go ahead and kill these guys since they're so low. Oh, no, wait, I'll wait. I was just thinking about it. They have a tendency to run away, and the last thing I want to do is give these guys the chance to aggro some of the higher. Okay, so we've met it up a little bit. It's actually taken me like 2-3 minutes here to get up to where I'm at. So, I mean, again, it's a slow-paced game, but that's one of the reasons I like it. It does slow things down. And if you were here in a group with somebody, that would give you time to talk to them, learn where they're from, you know, just what's going on with them. They need to run, go get a sandwich or something like that. There's none of this, you know, 24/7 attacking stuff. Just, you don't do it. Thankfully I had some power there. So these guys will spawn randomly. Different orcs. I mean, they were both pawns this time, but next time they could both be legionnaires, and they would both be different levels. They could be higher levels or lower levels. If I die in here, it's going to be a real pain in the butt to get back, but I'll worry about that when I have to. That would be my first video on gruesome CR recovery. But as you can see, it's a pretty nice looking zone. You know, you got your swimming. You can actually jump down there and try to avoid some of the aggro. There is a ladder to get back up if you fall down. In some of these zones, there will be, you know, fish or something, piranhas, in the zone that you may not necessarily want to fight or even risk fighting. Now, each one of these guys is actually changing my faction. They're making it better or worse for different factions. And I've gone over this before, but if you look at one of those factions and you're like, oh, I need that, you can work on that faction by killing these guys. But it won't be like the other games, especially like Everquest 2. And I know I've compared it to that before, and that's because it's part of the same group. But I think I saw that guy earlier. He's still on. Where you can go and kill something for a few hours and increase your faction dramatically, or at least at all. This one you'll have to kill for months, days, you know, depending on how high your faction is already and where you want to get it. It's not something that happens quickly. It does happen quickly if you want to ruin your faction, but as far as making it better, that takes some time. So just be aware of that. If you look ahead for your epic or something like that, you know that you need really good faction with a certain class, I would suggest going there at a lower level, or going there when you're actually killing those guys for experience. There's nobody in here. Hopefully I won't get repop or something on me. There's a Dwarven Smith. Okay, let's see if he is going to kill me or not. You can also see if they don't like you or not. I'm actually clicked on myself. I'm an idiot. There we go. If you look at it, you can see if they like you or not down here, where it says they regard you amicably, or different things. They may regard you apprehensively, which means they won't attack, but they're not necessarily going to like you. So I'll see what these guys have to say. Absolutely nothing. Okay, well. That guy should talk to me at least. I guess not. Well, like I said, it's not hugely about quest in this game. They may be great. I got, and he is yellow, so I'm going to die or I'm going to run. Great, I got respawn. I'm definitely not gonna make this one. Ah, crap. Okay, so I died. And so the next video will be about corpse retrieval.